Hey, what's good, YouTube? You're back gaming with Cam, and welcome to my Call of Duty World War II Free-for-All Noob series. This is a series where I'll provide map walkthroughs for each free-for-all map, highlight hotspots, and provide helpful tips to players new to the game, and that way it'll hopefully help them improve their gameplay in free-for-all, help them get in the winner's circle more often, and have more fun with the game in general. Before we get started, I'm actually going to take a second to provide a disclaimer here that if you're watching this and you're an MLG Pro, No Scopes, God Mode, Quad Feed, Quick Scopes, Man Beast, Swag Master at this game, then I'm sorry, this is not going to be for you. It's not going to be your cup of tea. It's going to bore you to tears. It'll waste your time. And just drop a little thanks in the comments there for saving you that time. Now you can move on to some other videos. If though you happen to decide to stay in here and comment that this video bored you or didn't help you at all because you're already so ridiculously awesome at free-for-all, then you know, not only are you a MLG Pro, No Scopes, God Mode, Quad Feed, Quick Scopes, Man Beast, Swag Master at this game, you also happen to be an idiot. XD. However, with that being said, if you felt this video helped you in any way, please feel free to drop a like in the video and a comment. I always enjoy getting feedback and what you guys thought of the stuff I put up. If I happen to have missed something, please comment so that others can benefit from your wisdom and we can all laugh at my noobishness. So that being said, let's get going on this one. With this video, we're doing an overview of Aachen. This map in general, I've played a bunch, I've got a couple wins on it. I still don't know it very well. So for the most part, I know the ins and outs. This one's going to take a little while to play for you to really start getting used to, you know, at a glance, knowing where you are and how to get to a place you want to go. There's a lot of ins and outs. This one takes place just in, you know, a German town, Aachen, and a lot of broken buildings. It's a war-torn at this point in this map, so there's definitely some hot spots and places to be aware of. So we're going to hit those today, and hopefully you've had a look at the map that I've put over the loading screens here.
Free for all. Fire at will.
And the countdown is on. So we're starting up in one of the broken buildings here. So ultimately we're going to go around the outside because there's about 3 or 5, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 streets in general that kind of make up the middle, almost like a, you know, there's some spokes there. So here we go. So right off the bat, we got 1, 2, 3 streets right down to a center area, and we're going to use that building kind of like as our central hub. So if you're at that building, come straight down right to the other end of the map, and this is the one side of that. So if we come through here, you're just going to find a lot of buildings where you can go in and out of. You're going to need to use your map a lot when you first get used to it, but one thing I do like to do is pay attention to people who are in the streets. If you are out in the streets, that is a good place for you to get fucked up. No joke. There's also a lot of people hunkered down in these side buildings. I see a lot of people sometimes will hang out in here, they're just waiting for that, and they'll hear people coming and hit you right there. Right? Also in here is a good place that they like to hang out, because then they're right here, they can catch you here, catch people there, catch people there. In the chandelier room. This next building, when we continue the outside, a couple entrances, right? Just depends on your choice and where you've come through. Once again, these streets lead us to the central area. You can use this yellow tram car kind of as a marker. So if you see that tram car, you have a general idea what side of the map you're on. And yes, you can get inside this tram car and kind of hang out here. Pop up. Pop. Be a little whack-a-mole. But just be aware, you will draw a lot of fire here real quick. And there's a lot of ins and outs. So we came from Chisel Hall, I guess. And we're going back in. Once again, 2 entrances. Right, just like this guy here, I believe, had 2 entrances. 1 exit. So this has 2 entrances. 1 exit. But this now goes into an area, and this is straight across the street. So you can pick people off like this. Pay attention to it. I don't see it happen very often. Maybe my timing has just been bad. But in this little house area, when you come in here, you can either beware of people there, or sneak down here, try and catch people there, on the in there. Can't really catch too much else from here, but it's an alternative because a lot of people are just going to run straight across, right? So, and you can catch people down in there. And then you'll come to the elevator or the stair room. A lot of times people will hang out in here, just waiting. They can hang out in here, right? Be careful of that. I don't see it happen too often. I've seen it a couple of times. You can pop up here, and you can also... Oh, you can't pop up there? Nope, you can't. I thought you could. I've never had to do it. Be careful. A lot of times people will plant mines in here, especially when you know, right here when you pop over, you lose a leg. Did I just glitch out over there? When you're here, of course, that gives you room to catch people camping in there, right? You got some room over there. As we continue, here's another yellow tram. So we have 2 yellow trams. One on that end, one on that end. This guy, I don't think you can get in. Yeah, you can get into this guy too. So this one can be a little bit handier. Just be aware, maybe get your 2 or 3 kills and get out. This whole area is a bit of a hot spot. The other ones, they vary. It'll be circumstantial hot spots. They'll just happen. So as you come out here, you can also come up here to get back into the elevator room. So that's the jump over I talked about. But as you come through here, so we're at the central area. You're either going to be on the left side or the right side. On this left side, you can pop in here. Nothing in there. But a lot of people will spawn either in here, or they'll spawn right around here. And you'll find a lot of people hanging out right around here, trying to catch people there, trying to catch people here. Just running through the central square. Don't do it. You know, it's just easy to pick off. Even with this gun, I can pick someone off running up that hill. Right, a couple of good shots. So, in this area, a lot of people like to hang out in here as well because they can pop in and out, catch here, run around, get cover here. So it's very, it is open, but there's a lot of room to go. People will spawn in here. I tend to spawn in here a lot randomly, actually. You do, when you spawn in any of these areas, watch your map to see where red dots are because you want to know where to go. And this is fairly a fairly good hot spot as well because it's a nice little sniper camping area right here. So you got a nice view of people there, in the little tram. Heck, if you got a sniper rifle, man, it's open season. Get them. And then you can't really see two people, but if you can see them coming, then you can just pop down their side and boom, like that. So this is a fairly high traffic area for people trying to get out of this area. Because going through there, I find it's harder for me to find people. It takes longer to get into action, I've found. So we can pop back up here. And this building has a couple of entrances. And it's pretty wide open, actually. This building has a lot of opportunity of places to go. So from that building here, we can pop up the stairs. And a lot of people, you know, just hang out here. Once again, though, in free-for-all, don't hang out too long and camp out, because other people are just going to keep racking up kills on you. From here, gives you room to catch people right up there, who happen to be camping out, and catch people in the tram or around that area. Once again, I mean, you can go down here. I haven't seen too many people in here in free-for-all, though. You know, maybe in objective matches or TDM, maybe, but not so much in free-for-all. This brings us to our central road, and you'll know the central road because it has the side-by-sides, right? You can go back and forth between these buildings through the road. So that's how you'll kind of know where you are. You just have to say, okay, here's where I am. Oh, there's the museum type thing. Okay, that's where I am. And you can place yourself if you're kind of lost. So through the house here, there's lots of little ways in and out. And right open to that side. This has a little bit of an in and out here. Right, and little ins and outs to catch people walking through the streets. People walking through the streets are generally pretty open season. So just be careful when you go for them because other people are probably waiting for them as well. And that brings us right into the building where we started. Right? So that's all of the houses, kind of like an outside outside view of it. If we go down the streets, the way to kind of catch yourself is, you know, as you're walking through all these buildings, you have to then cross between this kind of corner building. Chisel Hall, it's called Chisel. Yeah, it's driving a chisel into the road, I guess. You can see it's chisel-like in nature. And you're crossing through that building there. This is our central road. And so you'll know where you're at once again. This is a nice little reminder to know where you're at. So everything on this back side funnels you on either side towards the central museum area. I don't know if that's a museum or what the heck it is, but it gives you ins. So once you play it a couple times, you will get used to it. Just for me, I had to play it a couple times to really get used to it and figure out, oh yeah, there's a central area, that's where I am. Because in free-for-all, you want to be able to know within a second, okay, this is where I am and this is where I need to go, and then get going, right? So I'm just trying to think. I'll be looking to put up an example of one of my matches here. And if you felt that the video helped you at all, please feel free to drop a like. If you like this map, drop a like. Let us know. Let me know what you think about this map in the comments. Until the next video comes up, thanks so much for watching, and remember to enjoy your games.